Yo, 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 this is Jinx from Unleash the Underground. Today we got my man Flex 45 on 16 Bars of Fire. Let's get it.
I stay in the spiritual state of mind, smoking while I write rhymes. Who else chopping that lyrical butcher? Name is Flex 45, like camera action. I stay with the faction, that's ready to get to fatal attraction. With this rapping, no capping, gotta make them hit. And I be set on appearance of lyricists that'll get better to ever submit to them when they get up with the ciphers with brothers from another mother that shouldn't be dead.
So you know on this show, to start it off, we always do a fireball shot. I know, you're not much of a drinker, I know. So, you know, as the host, the dumbass host that I am, I gotta do it for my man, Flex here. Shout out to Flex, I'll take his first.
I appreciate that.
No doubt. And another.
Flame, what?
Look how it goes. Yeah. The accomplishment is correct. No, I'm just
You're gonna get canceled.
What are some of the goals you accomplished in your career? And what goals do you want to accomplish in your career?
Well, one of the first goals was to actually perform in front of Bennington, Vermont. And the reason why that was a goal is because here we're rapping in front of people that know the culture, that are familiar with hip hop. Down in Bennington, it was, pardon my French, it was old white people.
Yeah.
There was no blackface in the crowd, and I spit something, and people would just come up to me like, yo, I felt that. People were crying.
Yeah.
And so that right there was the biggest accomplishment for me.
Okay.
So
And any goals that you want to accomplish?
any goals that I want to accomplish, I mean, everybody wants to accomplish the, go to the next level, but I'm more along the lines of bringing my team to the next level. Like being the sacrificial lamb. Yeah, I can spit, but like you was touching on, there's a stigma with hip hop that you have to be a certain age.
Yeah.
And I feel like being 37, I'm at the cusp of unfortunate.
You know what I say to that? Bullshit. Have fun, love it, do it. That's what I say.
But I guess it's really putting the team on.
Yeah, that's what's up. I noticed you always do a lot of live segments on Facebook. You always show love to Vermont. That's one thing I always see you doing. You kind of put Vermont on your back. You want to speak a little bit about that?
I think Vermont getting noticed is going to be a huge voice. It's not going to be just one person.
Yeah.
So whatever I can contribute to the scene, that's what I do. I go live and try to showcase other artists because anybody can go on and be like, yo, this is my new stuff.
Yeah.
But I go on and I try to show love to all the Vermont artists. So if that's putting Vermont on my back, hey, ET bitches.
Yeah, hey, there it is. Nah, I see. I'm from Connecticut, and I see a lot that you do. So I respect you doing that. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate that. All of us in Vermont, even though I'm not from Vermont, I think I could speak on that. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? How did you get your stage name Flex 45? Because you always wearing a Jason mask. You know what I'm saying? So I need to know this whole story on this.
Flex 45 came from way back in the day. Troy Aikman's quarterback club.
Okay.
I always thought it was Deion Sanders' prime time for the Sega Genesis, but it's Troy Aikman. The quarterback club, they had a play on there called the Flex Blitz. And I'd mash all my homies with the Flex Blitz. So they just started calling me Flex, my trade. And 45 was the room that we used to frequent no matter what hotel party that we was going to.
Okay.
We booked 45. So
Okay.
it ain't no guns and nothing like that. It's mature hip hop.
What system?
Oh, what system? Man, growing up, it was like we got the older generation. So when Super Nintendo came out, we got Nintendo.
Yeah.
When the 64 came out, we got Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
But right now, what system? Gotta say Xbox.
He's an Xbox fan. You see
Sir.
that? You know what I mean? All right. So, what kind of projects you got coming out? You got any albums coming out or anything like that?
Yeah, man, I'm working hard. We got a June release date for Best Kept Secret. Man, I've been pumping this thing for a minute now. So if people don't know the hashtag Best Kept Secret.
Yeah.
But got that coming up.
You said June?
Yeah,
Okay.
June. Basically the Four Horsemen stuff, we got that coming up, but you know that is a whole separate entity from Flex 45, Hustle, Loyalty, Respect.
Yeah.
But me, Circo Bangs, Just Cause, and Forever Fresh, we got a venture project coming.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Do you? I noticed you do a little bit of everything. I seen you host a show before. You like hosting? You like performing? What's your favorite thing to do?
I like seeing people happy.
Happy?
You know what I'm saying? I like seeing people vibing. You know, whether it's me cracking jokes, hosting or whatever, or me spitting. If people are feeling it, you know, feeling the environment, feeling themselves, and feeling everybody else, then that's what I'm in.
That's what you're there for, man. Shout out to Flex, man. This is a humble motherfucker. Yo, that's what.
That's humble.
He's humble and he's a motherfucker. So yeah, you are a humble motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, man. Who are some of your inspirations growing up? You know what I mean?
First off, I gotta give all praises to God, man. Without God, man, I wouldn't be nothing. This talent wouldn't be nothing. So, first of all, my Lord. Second, my grandparents, my mother. But who influenced me? Hip hop.
Musically wise, yeah.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, all day.
That's right.
All
right.
day long.
Bone Thugs.
Man.
And then, like I told you, shout out to Flex. He was in one of my Unleash the Underground ciphers, and he's actually in another one with Ren Thomas. And first thing I heard was Bone Thugs in it. As soon as I heard it, I said, yo, I hear a lot of Bone Thugs in this. So
the last Unleashed, it was Unleashed the Underground number 14, and I wanted to chop. I wanted to go fast in that, but I'm like, damn, 16 bars. I want people to hear what I'm saying too. But this one, I'm chopping, and I believe you can hear it every single.
You'll see it. Just YouTube Unleash the Underground. You'll see it eventually. He chops very, very, very hard on this motherfucker. It's one of my favorite verses that I've heard from him yet. So, you know, I haven't heard a lot, but I'm hoping that when I get to the Best Kept Secret album, I'm gonna listen to that whole thing front to back.
Oh yeah.
Much support. You know what I mean? You're very versatile. That's one thing I noticed so far. Do you like the chopping flow, or do you like to slow it down? What's your opinion?
The chopping for me is really the wow factor.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of artists have wow factors. Eminem had that shit. You know, he talked about his mom. It's like, whoa. You know, it was a wow factor.
Yeah.
My wow factor is chopping, but the majority of Best Kept Secret will be stuff you can actually, you know.
That feel good shit.
Yeah, stuff you can actually, you know, recite yourself. Because that chopping shit, people are like, what? You know, but
Yeah.
Best Kept Secret is really lyrical, but it's still got some chopping in it.
Now here's the real question. Did you record that whole verse in one take?
No. No, well, it depends on what you mean. Like the first take, no. But I am not.
Like a whole solid verse.
Yes, I am not the type to. I don't like to, how people call punch in.
So you could sit there tonight and perform that whole shit if you remembered it without dying.
The difference between that is I'm standing up downstairs. When I spit that, I was sitting down. I had the mic right here, and I was just.
You was in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Just chilling. You know what
But
I
I
mean?
mean, I can try.
I would like to see that, man. I think that's what really is the wow factor when you see it live and you see people. I can't even do it. I ain't gonna fucking try. You know what I mean? If you want to demonstrate, you're more than welcome. I can't even do it, man. I sound like an asshole up here. You know what I mean?
Hey, real quick. I spit just like a submachine gun. Know what I mean, son? They ever be hitting you out of the night. They ever be taking your life, but nigga be doing this shit out of spite. No, Caroline, don't step in the light. The chakras is off of the. Ooh, boy. I be getting chopped up like
He
that.
didn't get the hot sauce yet, neither.
And I ain't get the hot sauce yet.
We'll save him later for that hot sauce. You know what I mean? So, Humble, man, you got a question for my man Flex?
I do. Flex,
Yeah, what's
what was the last horror movie you saw?
Last horror movie I saw, I actually saw the original Friday the 13th because I did a.
God damn it.
Yo,
Excuse me.
other than Flex 45, I have a.
Give me the mask. Give me the mask.
I have a horror review. I have a horror review channel
Mind
on
if
YouTube.
I wear your mask, man? I have to now.
It's called Splatter Talk Cinema Review, but what I do is I, go on and review old movies, new movies that come out, whatever. But I just recently did Friday the 13th because I think that Friday the 13th is it doesn't. doesn't deserve the credit that it's been given. It's not as big of a classic as everybody says it is.
And what would you rate it? 1 out of 10 bodies.
1 out of 10 bodies, I'd give it a 4. I'd give it a 4 just for the simple fact, for one, I don't believe for a second that Pamela Voorhees could kill all those teens that she was killing, throwing bodies through windows, hanging them from the trees. A 49-year-old woman ain't gonna do that.
Word.
It wasn't. Jason was in the water.
But
Remember?
what?
He said Pam Voorhees.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Jason was in the water, remember?
he can't do shit though. He in the water. Pam killing these people.
So you think.
Oh, shit. So you got a conspiracy theory that Jason was doing all that killing? And
I'm just saying, just to his point, like, you know, you remember at the end of the movie, the girl was in the canoe.
Yeah,
And Shahan was in the water. Son jumped up and grabbed her. Like, you just came out for that one part? Like, maybe he was there the whole time.
Come here, conflict here. You know what?
I'm saying you be seeing Jason throw niggas through trees and shit. You know what I mean? Like, we seeing Jason. I seen Jason bend someone back with you.
Well,
Right?
salute to Humble's question, man. Humble, man, you the man. That's all I gotta say, man. So.
Yo, when I heard this man, Return of the Living Dead, he rocked that downstairs. Return of the Living Dead. I was like, no, this dude is crazy.
Well, speaking about crazy, what is the craziest, funniest thing that ever happened in your career so far?
I think the craziest thing so far is being down in Hampton Beach, and we did an Up and Smoke, and we were walking back to the motel, and we had people driving by screaming our names out the windows. It's like, yo.
Where's Hampton Beach? I'm not.
Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. Cloud9, they used to have a place down there. Now they moved to Manchester, New Hampshire. But we went down there, spent a weekend at the beach and shit, and stuff, and performed.
Nah, you can cuss. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, word. And performed that Saturday night, but that whole weekend, it just felt like we were it. You know, people inviting us, yo, free drinks, free lobster, blah, blah, blah. It just felt like,
Go get the guy with the mask.
yeah, it's like, like, damn, this is what it feel like, huh?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You know. All right, man, Mr. Jason, man. A lot of killings, but you about to kill this hot sauce tonight.
Oh, Lord.
Which one you gonna pick? We got Beyond Insanity. This is 135 600 Scoville units. We got Ground Zero. This is 321,900 Scoville units. I don't even want to fucking mention this one.
Yo, we
got the final answer, which is 1.5 million Scoville units.
You ain't even got to go to that one. We going to the first one.
Yeah, the first one. That's what it is, man. We're going to the first one. We're going to Beyond Insanity. So, if you don't know, you know what I mean. What you have to do is you have to dip the toothpick in. Boom. Take the dab. We count 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, boom, 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 all the way. And then you got to spit 16 bars of fire. You got to try to make it through the whole 16 with the hot sauce. You ready?
All right.
All right. So this is what we're going to do here.
Shit.
Get yourself a toothpick. Flex it. When you get it, you got to flex it. Maybe do the what's that guy? The guy who dropped
Salt
it?
Bae.
Yeah,
Salt Bae.
yeah. You gotta get it all in there, man.
Oh, Lord.
Oh shit. All right.
Yes.
Oh, look at it. Help from the audience. All right. What we do is we give it a nice little twirl. When I say nice little twirl, I'm saying nice little twirl. Not nice little twirl. All right, we good.
Ooh. Man. I'm twirling this shit.
Now you gotta tip that motherfucker over, man.
Oh,
Don't
damn.
be shy. Don't be shy. Get it. I think you need to dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. There you go. Get that. There you go. All right, there we go. Now we better. Now we better.
You done set the carrot up.
All right.
I ain't gonna be able to perform
So-
on the toilet.
After we take this, count 10 down to 1, and you spit 16 bars of fire. All right?
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
16 bars of fire. You think a nigga is pussy, you better recognize this shit be real. Asheville, North Kakalaki, we be the truth on the battlefield. Well, we selling the pack of that trap and we pack in the back of the acca, we on the attack from we for the crack, gotta get the fucking greenbacks. Punk rats get fed deep con. Nigga, we be strong. Not for a couple of times, but in a few minutes, my nigga, we reach bond. Fake niggas, I don't speak gone. My nigga, this real talk. Niggas that question my motive will get outlined in white chalk. I blow it up. If you want some beef, me and my niggas, we be on the creep. We ride up the streets, wait for the moment when you and your family is sleep and blow it up. You wonder my nigga, what's up? Up at the rap of the Sibius tug, you gotta get bugged. You pop motherfuckers gonna watch you niggas get dumped. Go ahead.
It fucking froze while he was rapping. We got the audio, but we got a picture of Flex on the screen for the end of his verse. Just frozen. Do we do it again?
That's a great way to end it.
You have
Freeze that motherfucker, because
He did it.
like he went so fast that it froze on him.
Technical difficulty, just have it flashing for like
I can't do that.
So, shout out to Flex, man, for real.
This shit is hot.
Double the time.
My lips are hot. God damn.
Now let them know actually how hot this shit is.
This shit is hot. Yo, I really don't eat hot wings, nothing like that, but this shit is crazy. Oh my God, I can't even swallow. 16 bars of fire, man. I really appreciate you having me on here,
I
man.
appreciate it too. You know, I appreciate you having on the show. Let the camera know one time when they can find all your music, all that good shit.
Listen, man, you can find me on SoundCloud. I can barely talk. SoundCloud, The Real Flex 45, DAREALA Flex 45. There, YouTube, Facebook, it's going down, man. 2020 vision, HLR, baby.
Yeah, he's tough. We're gonna get that behind the scenes footage for you too. I appreciate you coming out. 16 bars of fire. I go by the name Jinx. It's Flex 45. Hit me up if you want to come up on the show as an artist. Let me know. Peace.